Stop forcing situations. You can only control yourself, not outside events. This is a quote by Marcus Aurelius, which is one of my favorite. Now, you have to realize in life, you can only really control yourself. You can't control the person, you can't control the weather, you can't control the government. You are only in control over you, how you react, how you behave, what you do or do not do. You understand? So by trying to force a situation, you're trying to get control outside of your capability, which means it's going to lead to frustration, stress, because you realize that you really can't control anything. A person, nothing. You understand? Now, you have to remember in life, what's meant for you is meant for you. Nobody can deny you. If something is written for you, if you're supposed to get something, if you're supposed to succeed in an area, you will. So don't try and take something that's not meant for you. You understand? Again, back to the first quote. Focus on you. Focus on what you can and cannot do. Then things will happen accordingly. When you focus on what's not in your control, you're going to suffer endlessly, you know, and it's not natural. It's not natural to control situations. It's not natural to control a person. It's not natural for things to happen 100% your way. That's not the nature of life. The nature of life is there's good things will happen, bad things happen. Things will go your way, things will not go your way. But we human beings want everything to happen according to our will, which doesn't make sense. That means really you want to be God. You want to be the creator because you want things to be perfectly in sync according to what you want, which is virtually impossible. There's too many people, too many forces, there's too much things happening in order for things to happen your way. You understand? And you have to accept that. You have to let go of control, let go of expectation. Because expectations lead to disappointment. You cannot be disappointed if you did not have an expectation. So when you have expectation of things outside yourself, you're guaranteed to be disappointed. You understand? So the only expectation you can have is of yourself, of you, because you know you can control yourself. Everything else is down to the creator, down to God. You understand? This is why you have to practice detachment. Do not be too attached to people, too attached to your job, to a person, to situations. Detachment, create a little gap between everything and everyone. Doesn't matter who it is. You have to be a gap because ultimately that thing or that person will act according to their nature and do what they please. There's nothing you can tell or do to them or to the situation that's going to make a huge difference. It's going to play out the way it plays out. That's just the nature of life. If you don't accept the nature of life, then you're always going to be suffering. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be frustrated. Every single day, there's going to be distortion in your mind if you do not accept the nature of life. If you do not accept how powerless you are. Because really, we're very powerful beings, but we're also very powerless. Today, if a storm happens, what can you do about it? If the government changes a rule or something, what can you do about it? Tomorrow you get changed, they sack you at work or some shit. Or your friend switches up on you. Like, what can you do about it? Not much. You understand? You can only focus on yourself again. So put things into perspective. Perspective is key. See things from different perspectives. See your own perspective. See that person's perspective. Understand that the way things are happening is the way they're supposed to. This is something that people wrestle with the most. Oh, why did that have to happen to me? Why did he do this? Why did she do that? We don't accept that the situation for what it is. We always deny it. We're always fighting with it. Like it's going to make any difference. One of my favorite quotes by Alan Watts is, no amount of anxiety will make any difference to what's going to happen. No matter how much you stress, how frustrated you are, how angry you are, no matter how much emotion you feel towards a thing or situation, that thing will still remain the same. So if that's the case, then why are you wasting your energy? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your emotions on something that you cannot dictate? Really think about that for a moment. If you can do something about it, do it. If you can't do nothing about it, then accept it. Like, I know it's easier said than done. I know it sounds like, too philosophical and yeah, it's easy to say, but that's just the truth. Really think about it. If you could do something about a situation, do it. If you know that you can't, then accept it. Like when it's raining, you have to accept that it's raining. You know you cannot change the rain. No matter how much you cry about the rain, it's still going to rain. So are you going to cry about the rain, or are you going to accept that it's raining? That's the reality. That's what it comes down to in the end. You know, maybe it's not nice to hear. Maybe, you know, it makes you feel even more powerless, but that's the truth. That's why you have to go into logic. We have to go into perspective. You understand? And realize that you need to control your emotions. You have to control your emotions, because your emotions really are a reflection of what's happening most of the time, rather than thinking rationally. If you're not able to control your emotions, you're always going to be swinging to the left, swinging to the right, be struggling. You get where I'm coming from? So again, perspective is the key, and you need to focus on yourself. When you're too focused on people or situations, you're always going to be suffering. When you focus on yourself and what you can control, then life will be blissful, life will be joyful. Because when it's not in your control, you look at it, that doesn't mean you become numb to everything and everyone, but it's a higher state of being, a higher state of consciousness, which can only lead to self-realization, self-acceptance. You understand? There's a very quick video for you to stop forcing situations, let go of what you can't control. Expectation leads to disappointment, and focus on yourself, man. I appreciate you for watching the video, man. Make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit the red subscribe button, and make sure you leave a comment down below.